Dining at top-tier restaurants has gotten aggressively expensive. A nice dinner out with drinks, an appetizer, and a tip easily pushes past $200, forcing most of us to reserve premium meals strictly for special occasions. But an app called inKind promises to slash those bills. They claim to offer 20 to 50% off your check at thousands of highly rated, chef-driven, and Michelin-starred establishments. The pitch is straightforward. You pay your bill through their app and instantly get 20% cash back in your digital wallet. If you prepay for credits, they offer massive upfront bonuses. And if you subscribe to their pass, they throw in $50 monthly dining credits. When you see financial returns that high, your brain immediately flashes a warning sign. The math feels suspiciously generous. And in the world of personal finance, a guaranteed 50% return on anything usually means you're being scammed. If you look at Reddit threads and personal finance forums, users are confused. They're asking how a company can afford to hand out 20% cash back on a $300 dinner without bleeding cash and eventually going bankrupt. To figure out if this is a house of cards or a brilliant loophole, we have to look at the exact mechanics of how the money moves, because the answer reveals an incredibly effective dining optimization strategy. The secret to these discounts starts with the independent restaurant's balance sheet. Restaurants have intense cash flow issues. They have a lot of value tied up in physical product, food and wine, but they struggle with immediate liquidity to handle renovations, expansion, or payroll. When an owner needs capital, their traditional options are bleak. They can take out a high-interest loan that eats away at their already thin margins, or they can give up equity in the business they built from scratch. inKind steps in as an alternative financier. They approach highly rated restaurants and offer them a massive upfront cash injection, but they don't take any equity, and they don't charge a single cent of interest. Instead, they buy food and beverage credits in bulk. If a restaurant needs $100,000 right now, inKind gives them the cash in exchange for $200,000 in dining credits. They are essentially buying future meals at exactly half the retail cost. Now that inKind holds this massive block of prepaid meals, they need people to eat them. So they pass a 20% slice of their discount directly to you, the app user, as cashback. The remaining 30% spread is how inKind makes its money. This means their entire profit relies on you actually dining out, which aligns their financial success with the restaurant's survival. If the restaurant closes, inKind loses their investment. This is why you won't find fast food chains or generic corporate franchises on the app. The model only works with high-quality, independent venues in major cities, where diners are willing to spend significant money on a premium experience. The math holds up. The massive consumer discounts are real, funded by the wholesale discount, and act as a sustainable, debt-free financing lifeline that keeps local businesses open. Knowing the system is legitimate is one thing. Knowing how to ruthlessly optimize it for your own wallet is another. The baseline 20% cashback is just the starting point. The most effective method is what users call the compound strategy. Instead of paying as you go, you buy prepaid credits up front. If you load $500 into the app, inKind immediately grants you a 25% bonus. Your dining balance jumps up to $625. Then, as you spend that $625 at partner restaurants, the app applies its standard 20% cashback rate to every bill. That spending spits out an additional $125 in rewards, giving you a total return of 50% on your initial $500 investment. You can push the math even further through stacking. When you set up your inKind account, you link a premium travel or dining rewards credit card to the payment gateway. Because the transaction processes as a dining purchase, you earn your credit card's standard 3 or 4 points per dollar on the exact same meal, that is simultaneously generating 20% cash back inside the app. If you're a frequent diner, they also offer an optional $10 a month subscription called the inKind Pass. This tier unlocks a recurring perk that automatically subtracts $50 from any single bill that exceeds $150. When you layer the prepaid bonuses, the automatic cashback, the credit card points, and the monthly pass discounts, you can effectively cut premium restaurant bills in half without the server ever knowing you used a discount. This financial structure turns a standard dinner into a micro-investment in the local culinary economy. Every time you optimize your own dining budget through the app, your money flows directly into the upfront, debt-free capital injections that independent restaurants desperately need to operate. It is exceedingly rare to find a financial mechanism where maximizing your own personal return directly prevents small business owners from having to sign predatory, high-interest loans. To tap into this network and activate these exact financial benefits for your next meal out, you need to use the designated entry point. Click the link in the description below to download inKind and set up your account right now. Using that specific link will instantly secure a $25 discount on your very first meal of $50 or more. You get to protect your personal budget and enjoy top-tier dining, while ensuring the survival of the independent restaurants that actually make your city worth living in.